Sorry guys for this showcase specifically being late, but after I think 2 months, I'm finally here with the Death Cure showcase with 4 figures, which is Mito, Brenda, Thomas, and Newt. Now, the reason I made this figures is because, well, I like the books and I've really liked the series, and I really think that the Maze Runner series, the trilogy, is underrated. I'm gonna go see the Death Cure, and I decided that to just do the showcase and then go see it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I know this is a little bit weird. It's not usually like the showcase I do because it's about something completely different in a movie, like that, not talking about superheroes, but I like the figures, and I really hope that this will be like my first step to branching out to different projects, not specifically superhero movies. But yeah, without further ado, let's continue on with the first figure. Alright, start off with the first figure, Thomas. Now, Thomas was one of the more simpler figures to finish up, one of the first figures I actually finished for the showcase. Now, as you can see, he does include Cape Madness design and trench coat, which I pretty much just cut up into the design I wanted, and it's actually made out of paper because I just thought it was a lot more smoothly and would work. And I also cut other pieces of paper in that same dark tan color and glued them on there for 4 pockets that he has on in the movie, the pockets that he has on his jacket, and then he incorporates a really like a sand blue type torso with the painted chest there because he's exposed, and then there's electrical tape on his sleeves to show that his sleeves are more 3D. Then his pants are dark blue because in the movie they look like they were a tan color, but I mainly saw blue and I thought it would work best, so I did that. I painted the boots brown and then added dark brown lacing across, and then put little black shoelaces and gunmetal buttons on it. The back isn't really special, and the hair I used is actually the Superman hairpiece sanded down, and I used a burnt umber color to paint the color of the hair. The head I used was just from a regular, I think, Star Wars battle pack that I still had, and I just thought it would work for Thomas because it showed this expression, and I thought, hey, that screams Thomas. And the gun I used is actually from a third-party accessory. I think it's a Brick Arms or yeah, I believe it's Brick Arms pistol. I don't know the name of the pistol, but I really liked it. I saw it at the store and I wanted to get it. I got 2 of them, which are different designs. I painted it black because it's actually brown, if you can see the handle that he's holding it like that. I painted it black and thought it would complement the figure even more. Now, after painting all this, I decided to add a black weathering onto the figure because in the movie it looks like they're going to get dirty a lot, especially since they're still running around like kind of the Scorch and then through the city of, I think they're in Denver in the city, I don't know, but they're gonna obviously get dirty. I didn't want to make them in their like Wicked suits or whatever they're wearing because it kind of looked weird. I didn't like that. I would decide to make like more like casual outfit. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that, and hopefully you enjoy Thomas. And oh, one more thing, I also painted like his pockets on his pants, but you can't really tell because the lighting doesn't really show it. Alright, next is Newt. Now, one of the most big main characters of the movie that everybody's gonna be emotionally attached to, hopefully by the end of the movie. If you don't know what I'm talking about, read all the books and then read page 260 of the Death Cure, and then you'll know. Yeah, by the way, this is going to probably be filled with spoilers. Ironically, this video is going to be filled with spoilers, so if you haven't seen any of the movies or read the books, go read the book or the movie. I don't care. Just do one right now. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5. Anyway, so Newt's right here. I pretty much used like this, I don't know what hair piece to call it. I just took it, I had it in one of my boxes. I sanded down the sideburns, and I painted it all in a tan color. And then the head is actually my own design. I just erased the mouth and the eyebrows from a regular head I had, and I painted just the design on it. And I thought I got fairly close to the actor who portrays Newt. And then for his jacket, it incorporates the same Cape Madness design. The thing is, the fur wrapped around his jacket is actually a cotton ball that I grabbed around, glued it onto the collar of the jacket, and I painted it in the tan color, same as Newt's hair. And I thought that would work, and it looked really nice like how it does in the movie. His jacket is actually a dark nutmeg color, and the sleeves are actually a darker brown, more leather, because that's how it is in the movie. His shirt is a light gray with the little electrical tape buckle attached to him. And then I just took a regular pair of gray legs, and I sanded them down really hard, especially on the left leg, left on left on the figure's perspective, but right on the screen's perspective. But I sanded it down really hard is because I wanted to use a 3D element, because he has like the straps and buckles attached to his leg for like, I can only assume is a weapon holster or a gun holster or his ammo stash. And you made that using electrical tape, and made the pockets using 2 layers of electrical tape and then a 3rd layer attached for like the pockets to look realistic. I painted on some pockets onto his legs, painted his shoes in the same color as I did with Thomas, with some black lacing going all 4 sides of the figure. And yeah, I gave him the same pistol, or not the same design, but I got another pistol from Brick Arms, I think, and I painted it all black, and it's still brown when I got it, and I really thought it would make the figure even work a lot more better. And I think that he's the only figure that has like a weapon or special feature in the rest of the figures, because Brenda and Mito don't have anything else. But yeah, also, if it wasn't already obvious enough, yeah, all these figures are 100% hand painted by me, with the exception of some heads and the belt on Newt. Now, originally I was not going to make Brenda, mainly because I wanted to do just the main 3 heroes that we've been with since the Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials, and now the Death Cure. But I figured that I finished the rest of the 3 relatively quick, especially since Mito was really quick to make. So I decided, you know what, why not make Brenda? And I didn't know what to do with her scarf, because she rarely wears it, and then she has it on in some pictures, so I just made it anyway. The scarf is actually made out of fabric, some leftover cape that I had, and I painted it in a dark red color. The coat is the same Cape Madness trench coat design I have, painted it a really dark brown as well as the sleeves. Then for her torso, I used a light gray torso, and you can't really tell, but I'm actually going to show you something really quick that I've decided to incorporate with pretty much all my female minifigures now at this point. But before I get into that, I want to mention that she has a strap going across her torso and a little pocket on top as well. But I also want to mention that what I was saying, she has a feature that I'm now going to put on every single female minifigure, and that's a curved torso. You can't really tell, but right here, the scarf kind of flying off. Right here, the torso sanded. I sanded the torso down because I wanted to implement a realistic feel to my female minifigures, because everybody knows that, yeah, females are, how do I put this? They have curved bodies, I guess. Yeah, whatever doesn't get me demonetized, to be honest. But yeah, I decided to implement that, and from now on, that's going to be on every single female minifigure that I make from here on out. The pants is a basic design that I took from MGF's, I think, Iron Fist figure. I liked it, and I thought it would have worked really well for wrinkles. Put some pockets there. The boots are painted, or the shoes are painted in a dark brown color, and then some metallic gunmetal gray straps across. And yeah, her hairpiece actually, I think it was an old Luke Skywalker hairpiece, like, I don't remember, a long time ago. The face is actually entirely painted, and it took a while to get to the actor's likeness, but I thought I did fairly well. And at first, the eyebrows were like neutral and they weren't like aggressive, but it looked really bad and I didn't really like how it looked, so I decided just to paint more aggressive eyebrows to make her look a lot more fierce. She doesn't have a weapon or anything like that, so I guess the only like accessory she has is her little scarf and that curved torso. So yeah. Now our last figure is Minho, one of the most simplest figures I've ever had to make. And the reason being is because he wears a really basic outfit that doesn't require so much things to put on, except for the sleeves that I'll talk about in a bit. So the first thing when getting started on Minho was getting a regular blue torso with regular blue arms, then using electrical tape and painting them in that same blue color to look like he had sleeves pulling up to expose his arms. And that arm was actually painted in like a sun-kissed peach color. Then I took some regular hands and used that for him. Now his face, the head I pretty much made entirely myself, and it was actually not that bad to do, and I think I got a very close likeness to the actor who plays Minho in the movie. His hairpiece is very obvious, you know, a sleepy hairpiece, because I mean, why not? His hair is like that. For his torso, I didn't really do anything, just painted on like the buttons exposed and his flesh exposed, as well as his neck region right there, because that's how it is in the movie. There's nothing on the back, and I don't know if you can tell, but I did, after painting the entire figure, add a really black weathering and mesh onto it to make it look like he's running, because in one of the scenes he looks like he's running from one of the grievers from the first Maze Runner movie, and I thought that to implement it a more realistic tone, to put more like dirt on it, if that makes any sense, I used some regular khaki colored legs and painted some pockets and more pockets at the bottom as his little pants that he wears, and then his boots are just painted in a jet black color with some gray lacing on it as well. Once again, this figure wasn't really a big deal to make, you know, it was really simple. I think I got it done in a day, so yeah, one of the quickest figures to ever finish up. So other than that, that is it for the Maze Runner Death Cure showcase, and let's move on to the skit and finish this video.
Alright, kid, it's time to go. Alright, well, packed and ready. And I have my knife for protection.
Thomas, are you serious? You're gonna go out with just a knife? Why not just take my gun?
But what if I run into Newt? I don't want to kill him.
Then why not just take our stun guns?
Right! I forgot we had those.
Newt!
Stop this, buddy. This isn't you.
You leave me with no choice. Alright, here's the antidote.
Hey, what the?
Thomas, you can save your friends.
And this time, stay dead.
Alright, well that does it for the Death Cure showcase, and finally, one showcase I've been meaning to do since January is finally over. Now, I'm sorry about the late uploads, once again, I feel like I say that every other video, but after doing this, I am still working on the Justice League showcase. In fact, I'm still trying to edit those clips together, and you can expect that definitely this week, because I'll have all the time after I have a 3 days of school, and then I'll be able to finish working on it and upload it. So, yeah, by the time you're seeing this, I hope I publish it by Sunday, because I'm recording it on a Sunday, and hopefully it'll be out today. Who knows, because I'm barely recording this last part that I need to finish up. And for future projects, I am now just all of a sudden just going as fast as I can to finish the Avengers Infinity War showcase. I'm working on all those figures. I still got a couple more to go. I have finished a couple, though. Harry is also going to be working on a couple figures, too. He's making the Black Order. You'll probably see that in another showcase, not one, because it's already going to be so packed with so many characters, which is going to be one of my biggest showcases to date. And it's already been a year since me and Harry, or just me in general, been starting to do LEGO showcases, and that's pretty cool. And one more thing that Harry wants to mention is that his stop motions are also, he's still making. The thing is, it takes a long time to make one. I mean, you can imagine as the skits go, it took a long time for Harry to work on one stop motion. For just that, it takes around 30 seconds. So yeah, be patient with him. He's still working on it, and who knows? Maybe you'll see it in April. Who knows? But yeah, thank you so much for helping me, guys, and be sure to check out Flickr today, because I have a new picture for the Avengers Infinity War figures. I got one featuring Spider-Man, so he was like one of the first ones I finished up, and because I've been working on it since July. So yeah, who knows if you guys will check that out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, see you later, guys. I'm gonna go finish up the Justice League showcase to get that uploaded this month. So yeah, later.
Yeah, she the baddest of them all. Got a foreign, she might call. Ladies love the way I ball. Ladies love the way I ball. I'm a text, no not call. I'm a text, no not call. I'm a text, no not call. I'm a text, no whoa. Yeah shit, hey whoa. Yeah shit, hey whoa.